Hello, Pisces Collective. I'm coming in today with a second reading. As you may know, if you watched my first video, this is my very second video, not my second reading, I mean online for the collective. So my channel is fairly new, and my name is Amethyst Gypsy. I've done readings, never online until now, and I'm hoping that you will enjoy this reading. I have cleansed the cards and pre-shuffled, and I am ready to begin this reading. I hope you enjoyed the last video, and I hope that you resonate and find this one just as helpful. Love and light to you all. Okay, so we're going to start with Oracle deck called What's the Team? This deck sometimes reveals things that we may have or may not have been aware. It's a little raw in terms of some of it may be pleasant to learn about, but some may be a bit uncomfortable. So I want to make sure that these cards are all in within the camera so that your view, it's clear. So bear with me just a minute. I want to make sure that this card, it's visible to you. We have careless, no car, repo car issues, and too busy winning. So exactly what I was talking about, already describing someone who has been careless because they're too busy being selfish. And that's what I'm getting from these cards here. Not all these cards can be negative, but for the most part, these cards can be a little raw and expose either some things about ourselves or someone that we may know. For the most part, Pisces tend to be very good people, and I'm not just saying this because I'm a Pisces. However, we have Pisces in different placements in our chart, and sometimes we have other signs that are a little more dominant and can have some of these characteristics that are shown in this card deck. So one more. Thank you, Spirit. One more for the collective. Thank you. Okay. So let me put this camphor. I have my little camphor with my selenite crystal ball right here. At the bottom of the deck, oh, we have creeping. So this is giving vibes of someone who isn't living accordingly. And by that, I mean they're still paying for their karma because they have not learned their life purpose and their life lessons yet. By conducting themselves in such a way, this tells me that this person is still trying to deceive people and cut through corners and try to find an easy way out and do things that are dishonest and lack of integrity. So it tells me that this person is indulged in something. something that shouldn't be a priority. That could be gambling, women, men, very promiscuous, shopping, excessive shopping, drugs, alcohol. And so they have placed more emphasis on those things, and they have been careless with the necessities and the responsibilities in their life. And it could be a car, but it doesn't necessarily have to be a car. It could be a foreclosure of a home. It could be just something gets taken away from them. They could lose their job because they're being careless. So there's something that they're lacking. They're lacking focus because their focus is elsewhere. They're too busy being self-centered and selfish. They only think of them, and they're not thinking of someone else or anyone else for that matter. That being said, they're so busy thinking of themselves that they have no regards for how this can affect their wife, their girlfriend, their children, the family, their parent, you see? And in this card, I see that because this person was like that, you made a realization based on observing this pattern and behaviors that you blocked this person and their negative energy. And not just them, but overall, people in general. And that could even be family, that could be co-workers, people in general, because you want to protect yourself from people who do not have or have envy or do not have the best interest at hand. You have stopped giving your money away freely, not just your money, but your time, your care, your mind. Like, don't allow somebody to rent space in your head. Don't think about someone who doesn't think of you, because this person started a lot of trouble in your life because of their behavior. You were caught up where you got caught up in some sort of drama, whether it's gossip at work or some sort of negative interaction with another party, like a third party, like whether you had an argument with another man because she was texting him, or you had an argument with another woman because you found out he was going to her house, or there was, or even a family member that you had some drama with them because they share a secret with another family member. So you've had a negative karmic person in your space, and you, again, Pisces, very intuitive. You were discerning enough. Your guides were with you and protecting you from these people, and allowed you to have that third eye opening to see that this was not a good person for you, or a good path for you, that this person could bring you downhill. This person is creeping on you. It's watching you. If it's an ex, they may be lurking through social media if you have it, maybe driving by your street, or sending someone to drive by your street or by your job, the parking lot of your work, or someone maybe at work, someone watching what you do to start something, to telling you, or there's someone who, because they're stuck in these ways, they're stuck in, being about themselves, that they need to see and watch everything that you do so that they can report to someone and they look like the winner and make you look like the bad guy. So, take what resonates. For some, this may be on a personal level, a family member, someone in their home, a life partner, an ex, man, woman, gender's not a factor. It's, whatever resonates, or even in the workplace. And this could have already happened. It's currently ongoing, or will happen in the near future, past, present, future. This reading is for the collective, and please, 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 I ask that you take what resonates, use it to guide you. Should it be something that you're not pleased to hear, it is Spirit's way to warn you so that you can be better prepared and protected to deviate from such path. So keep an eye out for whoever this is, and you most likely know or suspect of who this person is. And if it doesn't resonate with you, leave it behind. Don't think about it too much. It's not meant for you. Okay? Let's see, in terms of the workplace, right? Let's say this is affiliated with your career, and maybe somebody at work that's competing with you or envying you or trying to get you in trouble, or perhaps this could be a boss. This could be someone who did notice someone else doing this and has noticed that you have limited communication with this person, and they see the difference in how giving and how generous and how what a team player you are, that your dynamics at work, your contribution in the institution, your work ethics in comparison to this person who starts trouble and who's out for self and who has no regards on how they could harm others. And so this superior could be watching you to perhaps give you a promotion, or watching them to write them up. I hope these are aligned with, let me tuck them under a little bit within the camera so that you're able to see the cards clearly. Thank you, Spirit. For Pisces. Thank you. Two more. Thank you, Spirit. For Pisces. Thank you. Oh, okay. So this one's there first. Okay. So at the bottom of the deck, we have outside forces. And I'll read the card to you in just a minute. We have progress. It seems like a long slog, but your efforts will pay off soon. Stay on course for at least a few more months before making a change. So this is telling me that because of this person, you have been, it's probably in your head that you may even consider applying for a job, transferring out of the department, leaving this person. You're considering other options, but it's telling you to, Spirit is trying to tell you to hold on. Hold on, because even though things right now feel like they're frozen, it says there may be a hiring freeze or no new work now. Being aloof can leave you out in the cold. A warm follow-up gets you in the door. So just hold off, because there's a door that's going to open. And I can see now that some of you may be in school, or perhaps training for some sort of certification, or perhaps taking an internal course or training that will align you with a promotion. There's some sort of education. You're learning something. Perhaps you have you're like someone's apprentice, like you have a mentor at work that's educating you in something in particular so that you are able to take on more responsibility in the workplace. So whether you're in a university trying to get a degree, a program to be certified, or an internal training to better fit for a a specific path or a promotion within the institution. It says you may need to take a class or do research to find a better position, or you may find yourself writing a book or teaching others. This also speaks of this person that's watching you. It's definitely considering you for this promotion, because it talks about you training others, which means you've climbed the ladder in the workplace. So things are, and again, this could be already happened, currently happening, or in the near future, but things may be a little uncomfortable, for lack of a better term, right now, but there's something that will take place that will make that change, that will improve things. Here I have a card that says on the table. Time to put your demands on the table and get serious about what you want. Ask for a raise, a promotion, or a step up. So because this person sees your potential and they see that you have been nothing but a contribution to this, an asset to this company, and that you're not engaging with these people who are trouble people, and that you have been kind of stuck knowing that you have the potential to do more because you're either in a process or recently completed a program, or you have the necessary education already, some sort of degree or certificate that will allow for you to occupy that open job, that person they're looking for. You're a good fit for it. So it's time for you to go to that boss or that manager. And again, this could be your significant other or your family. Go to that person and demand respect. Ask that you want to raise. Explain, listen, I've been doing A, B, and Z. I've also done Z, E, F, and this is not even part of my job. This job is open, and I'm already doing this kind of work. Give me the job, plus I qualify, right? You have to be innovation. You have to be innovative. Find a way to express this to this person, whether it's the boss or the significant other, or things that you're not gonna do. This relationship, it's at a still stop. And if you want this to improve, you have to meet me where I'm at, so that we can move forward, because right now it's not going anywhere. So you're going to come and directly speak to someone and express how you really feel. Be assertive, yet not passive aggressive or arrogant. Be classy in relating the message, but still make sure they know that you're serious. So you have to be innovative with your thought process and how you're going to carry this conversation with that person. Innovation. You need to come up with new strategies to keep your plan in motion. Your plan is to be promoted to someday be manager or director or whatever that is. Or with this person, to be a wife, not just a girlfriend forever. Or, with the family, hey, I want you, to make me the responsible party for split, addressing the inheritance, because, maybe you have a sibling who's careless, maybe they're indulging in drugs and they're reckless, and they're not going to be equally fair if they're given the responsibility to hold the money, the funds, the inheritance. So again, use this a message if it applies, and again, use discernment in judging the message that is coming across. And again, here it says, I'll continue reading. Old ways are outdated. Invent, create, and test ideas. So you've been doing things, and although you're not doing them wrong, not necessarily wrong, you're not making sure that it's being seen. You're kind of staying quiet about things. You're not really, making it known, whether that may be, let's say for instance, you finish a degree and in your email signature, you just have your name. Well, go ahead and make sure you put your credentials after your name, whatever that is. Make sure yourself noticed so that people higher up watching can see. Additionally, with this partner of yours, let it be known, listen, I'm a good person. I'm educated. I see the plate, spoon, fork. Okay. I'm thinking, okay, I'm educated. I am a good cook. Like, I take care of the home. Use ways to say, hey, I'm a catch. And if you don't see that, I'm moving on, because if you're not trying to commit, whatever this is, make sure that you are open, you have this conversation, and that you do not let anyone take you for granted or abuse your kindness. You might have already done this. You are currently going through this and seeing this, and you're going to place these boundaries, or you may have recently done this. You have had that conversation with the necessary party. At the bottom of the deck, I see outside forces. Unknown figures are driving the situation, and you may not be able to control the outcome. This cycle will shift soon, and you will be okay. So there are something hidden. There's something hidden. This other party may be, again, they're a karmic person. They may have a dark entity that's attached to them, and they're living in a lower vibration. And so they're being manipulated by outside force that it's spilling over onto you, but it's going to shift soon. That means that your guides, your ancestors, your guardian angels are going to come through for you, and this will somehow dissolve. Either you will step away from the job, leave this person behind, or improve the relationship and move up the ladder in the job. But something, and whatever that is for you, because you all have a different story, it will come to fruition. It's going to manifest. Again, you're Pisces. So when you have a plan in mind and you're thinking about it, you will manifest it, because you are the high priestess. So I want to get some clarifiers with a tarot deck and see what comes up here for you, okay? Let's see. I'm going to move this here so that I can have room in the camera for you to see the bottom of the deck. I hope this is enough room. Oh, okay. I think it's there. Ooh, I see one flip and it's in there. Let me pull it out. Okay. So this one landed first, second, third, fourth, and fifth. The Seven of Cups tells me that this person's careless because they think that the options that they have out there, they may be getting some attention from someone. The options that they have may be a potential suit, but they don't realize that these other people are just as karmic as he is, and that right now they're not even capable of seeing your worth. And so they're letting these external forces, the illusion of having options, the I'm a gigolo, I'm a hottie, everybody's gonna want me kind of mentality, as well as this manager not really noticing quite yet, if they haven't already, how careless this person is. So not able to notice the difference between your way of doing things and their way of doing things. And so right now, you're just a number. And I hate to say it that way, but it's the way that you would understand. You're just a number. They don't see your true potential. And again, because this person's blinded and because you're not letting it be known, you have to be more innovative and let them know, listen, I hold the qualifications to have this job. Or listen, I am a good woman and I know I'm worthy. And if you don't, or a man, if you don't respect me, another woman will, you know? And again, same with family, you know, your mother, your father. Hey, you know that I'm more responsible. You know that, you know, I'm stable. You know that my brother Joe or Tiffany, my sister, aren't. And those names came to me, so if they resonate, are living their life a little scandalous, and they're about partying, and they don't take life serious, and they spend their money, you know, whatever the case may be. And then we have the devil. And again, the devil confirms what these outside forces are. It's a tie, it's a soul tie that this karmic people have, which is why they're making your life miserable at work, which is why, you know, they're being careless with your heart. And again, these forces, it's temporary. And what I mean temporary is it will resolve itself thanks to your guides. We have the Wheel of Fortune, which is exactly what happens. This is life is a revolving door. You know, you have phases. You go through the good and the bad. Everything's temporary. So it's telling me that good fortune's coming your way, that this will pass. But in the process, you must be strong. You must be strong, because there are people right now that are deceitful, who are being strategic and trying to get one over on you. But your intuition will show you. And this is why this card is here. Let's clarify the potential outcome for this here. And I promise that this reading will be a little shorter than the last. So let's see. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for Pisces. I appreciate you and your trust in my readings and your comments. Please hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. This will help for other viewers to see and receive these helpful messages from the divine. One more, Spirit. One more, Spirit. Oops. Almost landed off the table. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and place this here. It's going to be better. Okay. So what we have is the Ace of Swords. So the truth will come out. And that truth will come out once you have this conversation. That person, because you're going to be innovative and have you're going to have a different approach. They're going to be forced to speak the truth, because you're going to use your intuition, and the way you're going to relate the message is going to let them have self-reflection. Let that person see where they're going wrong, and let them realize their own shortcomings with you, and realize that you didn't deserve it. But this will come with the way you're going to express yourself. Again, you have to use discernment on how you're going to communicate this message to that party, so that it can work in your favor. Okay. With that being said, once you do this and this truth comes out, again, it says on this card here that things will improve. And so the Ten of Pentacles, that means an overall happiness, completion. You're going to have either the job you want, the relationship you want, the marriage, you know, the happiness. You have that white picket fence. You'll feel complete. But to get there, there will be competition. Again, this is just reinforcing the 501s. So even if you speak, there will still be some that will challenge you, and you're going to have to prove yourself. There's that competition. There's a battle with some, because some may not see what you're trying to say. Some may still be influenced by this soul tie with an unknown driven force. And so they're blinded in seeing the truth, and they will try to challenge what you're saying. But this confirms that not only will you get the job that you want, you have the King of Pentacles. You'll be set for life financially. You will reach that level of financial comfort in your life. But you will also have the relationship that you aspire, that you will have a partner who will love you the same. You have the King of Cups. For some of you, and this may resonate for some and not for others, if you're not necessarily in a relationship, and I'm talking about a committed relationship. Let's say you're just kind of talk to somebody, go out on dinner dates. It's casual, but there's someone else that you may interact from time to time, and you are aware that person's interested. I see here that perhaps the competition is pertinent to two kings. There are two kings, and they're both interested in you, and you have to again use discernment to distinguish what's the best outcome. And or two bosses that may want you for a department. Perhaps this one's, hey, I want to give her a promotion to current, or him in the current department, and this person's, hey, I see that she's or he's fit for this. I want to offer her a job in my department. But either way, that's coming. And for many of you, and again, we have a strong, again, Pisces is water, but we have a strong match with a water sign, because Queen of Cups, being a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and then we have the King of Cups. That's a divine match here. So some of you may be dealing with either another Pisces, a Cancer, or a Scorpio, or at least they have it in their chart, either in their moon, or in their rising, or in their Venus. So let's clarify this. Another tarot cards, and then we'll pull some astrology cards and some time cards to allow us to get clarity of the time frame when this will occur, and then a message. Ooh, okay. Thank you, Spirit. That was, wow. Okay. They want to get this to you right away. So let's see. Two more, Spirit. Thank you. Two more for Pisces. Thank you. Thank you. Ooh, we got quite a few here. Okay. Wow. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. What's this? Okay. All right. This is what I have here. Let me just, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Magician. Wow. Listen, if this isn't, I love this. Okay, let me tell you what I see here. The Three of Pentacles is telling me that there is, and it's again confirming that Ten of Cups, that completion in your finances and your love life. The Three of Pentacles, it's like a signed contract, collaboration, unity, coming together and working in your favor instead of against you. It's upright. Then we have the sun signifying that good days are coming, sunny, happy days are coming. You will feel better about the outcome. The Queen of Wands, we have the, this is the King of Pentacles, okay. The Queen of Wands, I thought it was a match, okay. The Queen of Wands is someone, and again, gender is not really a factor. This could be man or woman, but when you see a queen, it's like you're kind of in tune with your femininity, and that's someone who is righteous, someone who's grounded and who knows what they want. We have the Ace of Swords, again, confirming this truth that will set you free, right? Because you see here that your day is coming. Things will be improved. Then I see here the Empress. So whoever these bosses are, or these men are, or these women are, or this family member, they see your worth. They do. They will see your worth. You are the Empress. You embody every woman there is out there. You bring fruition to whatever it is. You give birth to life, to light, to ideas. You are an overall well-rounded person who has so much to offer. And again, we had the Ten of Pentacles here, and now we have the Ten of Cups here. This tells me, again, confirming that you get the Pentacles and the Cups. I mean, you can't make this up. You cannot make this up. The Ten of Cups, this abundance in love, in a healthy relationship that's giving, there's a balance that's mutual. We have the Wheel of Fortune once again, things moving along from bad to good. And when I mean from bad to good, not so bad, for instance, during this battle, you have just the Four of Pentacles. So you're holding to what little you have right now until that day, sorry, that fell, till that day comes for you. But we see justice here. That means this justice is coming your way. This is telling me that you will get what you desire, that it will be manifested, that your guides will make sure that you receive what you're destined to receive. And you will manifest this, because at the bottom of the deck we have the Magician. That is something you're manifesting. Your focus on this, and you're working toward it through education, through innovation. You are having these conversations that are important so that you could be noticed. And then for the King of Cups, we have the High Priestess. The High Priestess is Pisces energy, Pisces, the Magician. Again, this is a match, and we're talking water energy here. The High Priestess knows what's best. She's quiet. She's intelligent. She uses strategy to be innovative and bring forth what their desire is to manifest it. Then we have Judgment. This party will judge this scenario. The boss will judge, how the other person's been conducting themselves versus you. The family member will judge how this other families living their life versus your stability. This partner will judge how reckless these women or men they meet out there are versus the person they have in their home. They will use judgment. Then we have the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is being strategic. Again, it has different meanings. It could be someone who's being sneaky, but right here, along with this here, I see strategy. I see that you're using the intelligence of man and the loyalty of a dog. You have to tap into both the light and the dark. You have to be strategic to manifest this rightfully. And who is the high priestess? The high priest is nothing but a strategic